Greetings, ladies and gentlemen! My name is Mangs, and you are watching part 7 of Let's Play Fire Emblem A Sacred Dawn, made by Mageknight 404. We are back! We have Winston. We have Charlie! They magically appeared out of nowhere. No, I actually played through this game, like I said I would, and made sure not to miss any characters this time around, because it's kind of handicapped to have two characters, dead when when your party basically consists of like 9 people. Okay, so a little bit different level ups this time around. Julie has gotten properly RNG screwed, but the fact that she's only level 7 means I haven't used her a lot. Actually, I kind of focused on leveling up my other units. Also, I've actually managed to save the Thunderblade. I've used the Iron Sword a lot. Same with Josh, actually. He still has a lot of uses left on his wildfire. Actually, I just came to the realization that neither Julie nor Josh has gotten a lot of experience at all. Instead, Winston is level 10. Ryan is level 8. Alice is level 9. Alice actually got very decent growth, and so did Ryan. But looking at the two right now, I mean, Ryan has a lot of strength, whereas Alice has a lot of speed. So it's a tough choice to make. Do I want the archer with a lot of strength, or do I want the archer with a lot of speed? Now Ryan has a shit ton of defense compared to Alice, so he's very durable. So I think Ryan may be the better pick. But then again, we have this dude over here. My god, Mageknight must really love his archers. He seems like a mix of the two, really. He's faster than Ryan, but weaker than Ryan. But not as fast as Alice, but still stronger than Alice, so not sure. It's a tough choice. Then we have my lovely Angel. She's actually gotten a lot of experience, and she's level 13 now, and her stats are actually very decent. Then we have Heather. I've leveled her as well, more than I did the last time around. And she has actually gotten pretty decent stats. And of course we have Charlie, who's still with us. Okay, enough about that. Let's attempt this chapter again. Now, as always, I'm gonna send Heather up here, and I'm gonna try to aggro the Pegasus Knights so they don't go and kill the Spirit Squad. And this is a good time to use Wildfire, because I've been pretty stingy with it. But it's always fun to use it here. Hey! There you go. It's kind of fun when he dodges the first attack, but he still gets one-shotted. Okay. And then I was actually thinking about sending Loltrax over here, but now I get Winston, which is pretty cool. If I use Winston, I can actually take care of these guys, which is kind of fun. But what I want to do is I want to send Ryan up here with the hunting bow. Yeah, I still don't know who I want to use. I'm really not sure at all. I love being able to double. Especially because Alice has a steel bow, which is actually very powerful in this game, since it doesn't weigh a lot. I actually think she can use it without any penalties at all. Let's check it out. She has a constitution of 6, and okay, she gets a 1 speed penalty, which is not that bad at all. Also, we want to look for things to steal, because we do have a thief right now. But it doesn't seem like nope, there's no stealable stuff whatsoever, so okay. Guess we'll just use Charlie to kill stuff then. I think we're gonna have to use... yeah, he actually has the Lance Cleaver. We should give that to Julie. Aww. Ouch! Okay, these soldiers hit hard. Holy shit. But not hard enough. We still have Amy here, so... Okay, so... I really want that Lance Cleaver, actually. Yeah, Julie's not looking good, to be quite honest. Well, she's looking good, but her stats are not looking good at all. I mean, 5 strength at level 7, that's pretty hard to come back from. She does have her Thunderblade and a lot of uses to boot, so I might just start using that now to level her up. So, but I decided that I would try not to use it as much, because surely it's going to be useful in the later stages of the game. But now that she is actually suffering so much with strength, it's a good time to start using it, I feel. I can't kill this archer though, so I think I'm just gonna... This is a tricky situation, actually. I do want to kill this armor knight. I might be able to. Yes! Awesome. That should be a ding for Mr. Winston, actually. And he's gonna get hit points and defense. He's quite a sturdy guy. Winston should actually get a lot of hit points, considering he's so sturdy. He actually does have a lot of hit points, so... Well, I might get a lucky crits. Aha! Lucky crits! Not only does it not waste the use of my Thunderblade, it also ensures that I get a level up. And wow! Strength, skill, speed, and luck. That's a really good level up. The fact that she got strength just made me really happy, so... But yeah, this is... Ooh! Oh! Oh my god. I am so lucky. Yeah, that could have easily gone to hell. Okay, hit points, strength, skill, speed, and... Wow! Holy shit! Why am I suddenly getting godlike level ups? I like it. Alright, here comes the Dawn Brigade killers. Gonna do something about that. So if I position, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't want to aggro the fighter and the Pegasus. That's kind of dumb. I think I want to go up here, but that puts me in range of the fighter. I don't want to aggro those. I see a safe spot right here. Should be good. I think I'm actually aggroing the Pegasus, not that. Yeah, I am. That's fine. Okay, so who has the pure water? I know someone. Okay, Mr. Winston actually has the pure water. That suits me quite nice because kind of want to use him to take down these guys. Because the fact of the matter is I want to go up the Dawn Brigade. I actually want to go this way. A little bit away from the action, actually, away from these. Because they're not going to attack Mr. Winston if there's any other juicy targets nearby, considering his resistance. But now that I'm basically forcing them to attack them, they're going to do it anyway. And with his resistance, he should be able to own them pretty hard, so it's going to be interesting. Just going to move my other units a little bit away. Like so. We also need to start working on the supports, because apparently they are active now, I think. Oh, right, there's a mercenary over there. But that's fine. Mr. Winston is tanky and tough. But at least soften them up a little bit so I can move in for the kill with my other units. And here comes the Dawn Brigade killer. Aha! Pure water, biatch! Oh, so I guess Mr. Winston isn't fast enough to double these guys. Okay, that Nocturne guy is still doing a lot of damage, though. Oh, apologies. There's the guy that killed Lolthrax last time around. No, that's the guy with static that spawns. That is satisfying. Oh, it is. Okay, so now that all of those guys are juicy and weak. Aww. Right, they actually have a lot of resistance, so the Thunderblade don't do as much damage against them. I don't want to waste it like this. But I do want to give Julie the Lance Cleaver. I should probably do that right now. Okay. Mr. Winston, pull back. You've done your job. Good job. You know what? Let's use a draw, shall we? Yes. Let's do that. Heather is inbound. Gotta make sure we don't put her in the aggro range of other units, though. Here should be good.
Wah! Ah, I missed!
Yes, you did, Heather. You need to control your aim better. Okay. This guy has a lot of resistance. Has to be expected from a Pegasus Knights. Here's your Lance Cleaver. What kind of weapon does he... Okay, a Spiculum, as I like to call it. But I think we're gonna use Alice for this, actually. Wait, actually we should... No, well, let's use Alice. I'm gonna stick with both my archers for the time being. I don't think we need to use the Steel Blade. Oh, the Iron Bow will suffice just fine. So that's one Pegasus Knight down. Pretty good. However, I want to be a little bit careful here because I know there's going to be some reinforcements from the east. And why on earth did I heal Mr. Winston? That was not intended. Someone has a crash. Oh, I swear. If Mr. Winston has a support with Amy and actually ends up becoming her boyfriend, I'm going to intentionally get him killed. But it doesn't seem like Mr. Winston has a support with Amy. I think that's Charlie, so we might have to get Charlie killed. I'm sorry, but none of those characters are allowed to get romantic with Amy. Just a warning. You know what, let's just draw it up. We have so many draughts, and we're probably gonna steal more in the coming chapters, so I think we're good here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, here comes the reinforcements! Oh, balls, this is not good. Charlie is kind of squishy, as a thief should be. But he's strong, he does a lot of damage. I like that. Well, as long as he's not going for the Drone Brigade, I'm happy. Ooh. Ultrax not like Shaman. Lolthrax not fast enough to double Shaman either. That does not increase Lolthrax's love for Shaman. Okay, here they come. I'm actually kind of worried about that. I am actually going to send Heather at them. Because I'm very worried that those reinforcements, like the Pegasi, will go for the Drone Brigade, and that's not good, so we need to make sure that does not happen. Okay, we need to heal. I think we want to heal Charlie up so he can go deal with the Pegasi. If he can even do that, though. We'll just have to find out. See, or I could deal with the priest, actually. Yes. This will work. Taking a... Aw, really? Seriously, that's RNG, look, right there. Oh my god. Well, Alice is pretty good at taking down archers. So let's make her do that. How are they holding their swords on their sprite? It looks like they're holding them very strangely. If you just look at how they're holding their swords, it looks like they're... It's very difficult to describe. Like their arm twists in ways an arm should not twist. Just notice that. It looks okay with their lances, but with their swords it looks very silly. But I guess I'm just happy that Pegasus Knights can use swords because it just makes them so much better. Pegasi are one of the hardest class to level up, I feel, because in the beginning of the game you usually face a lot of bandits, and what weapons do bandits use? Well, they use axes. And what weapons do Pegasi have? You know, it's axe, you know, it's Manx can't speak today. Well, you get my point, you know. Axe units and also archers are scary early on, so if you want to level up a Pegasi Knight, especially in a game like Fire Emblem 6, you have to put more strength. You have to put a lot of effort into it, and just the fact that they can use swords and makes them a little bit less punished by the weapon triangle. Okay, I think I want to send Josh this way as well. I think I want to start supporting Josh and Julia. If it's like a sibling support, it should be pretty quick. Mostly the supports between siblings are extremely quick, and I do really like quick supports. Lolthrax see an opportunity. Lolthrax also thinks that he can get killed now, which is the case. Yes, this is not good. Crap, that was not good. I'm probably going to lose Lolthrax now. Oh, Mangs. What are you doing? Why the fuck did I do that? That was just mind-blowingly stupid on my part. I should have seen that a retaliation plus a hit would get him killed, and now it's definitely gonna get him killed. Balls. Well, it's a good level up at least. Yeah, this is where Lolthrax dies, sadly. Unless the mage she's another... No, Lolthrax is gonna die now. Goodbye! Yes, goodbye. It would seem that I still have much to learn. He got killed by a mage again. How come a mage again? what does Bages have against Loltrax? Well, he is a Brigade. Okay, well, I'm sticking with my keep playing attitude. Although if I lose any more characters, I think I cannot afford to lose more than one character in one chapter. But I have an Iron Man attitude. I don't like restarting the chapter because of a character's death, unless I really get screwed over. Loltrax is a fun character though, and my only axe user, so it's sad, but we do get a bunch of new allies now if those guys from the Dawn Brigade are gonna join us, so let's hope that's something. Yeah, this is good. Lance Cleaver comes in handy here. Hooah! There we go. Besides, as far as I understand, it's only 6 chapters, and if Mageknight releases a new patch anytime soon, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to play through it again, which means I can get Loltrax. Since this is only 6 chapters long, I don't really have the whole you know, hardcore attitude. If you guys get what I mean. I don't really feel like it's a huge deal if I lose characters or mess up. I just want to play through it and give it my opinion, you know. Have a good time, and I'm having a lot of fun with this hack, so it's probably one of the best hacks I've ever played, truth be told. So, let's take down this priest, shall we? I kind of want to use my lance. I feel like I'll need to level up my lance skill a little bit. There we go. Yeah, those reinforcements seem to be going for me and not the Dawn Brigade, so that's... Ooh. And man, that's such a pretty looking staff as well. I really like the sprite for that. Pretty decent. It's like a diamond on top of it or something. I like it. I also know that Amy and Alice has a support going, so I should probably start to level that up. If you can even get supports this early on, so we'll see. I like Winston's shield. It looks cool. It suits him. I do wonder what Winston is going to promote to. I think it's going to be a halberdier. Or because I've seen the class before and they look pretty cool. Although I feel like a soldier should be promoted to a captain. That would be a much better choice. Alright. More reinforcements. My god. These guys aren't done yet. Oh, by the way, I talked about busty characters, by the way, when I was drunk. I said there were very few busty characters in Fire Emblem. Take a look at Alice. Actually, you can't see it very well there. But she seems like she got something, you know? Just thought I'd say that. I noticed it while I was playing through. You can't really see it well here, but when she talks, you know, she looks pretty well endeavored. Just saying. So, yeah, kudos. Anyway, enough about boobs. Let's go. We need to deal with these reinforcements before we start pulling the stationary guys. Unless... Well, we do have to defeat everyone, so I do suppose they will stop coming at some point. But I don't see any reason to pull these guys until I've dealt with the reinforcements. Also, these cavaliers don't seem to be moving. Let's weaken this guy up a little bit, shall we? I generally don't like attacking with archers when they can be retaliated upon, because that kind of removes their strength. Good thing about archers is that you can attack without getting attacked back. Naturally. So that's why I don't like attacking things when they can attack me back, because that kind of eliminates the good thing about archers. If you guys understand what I mean. Sometimes I feel like I kind of have to, so... Yes, awesome. This should be a kill. Down goes the Shaman with the Nocturne. And another level up for Winston. Wow. He's level 12 now. Hit points, strength, speed, and luck. That was a solid level up. Really like that. I do love luck. It's one of my most favorite stats. You can have a lot of luck on a character. It means that's a character I like. I've gotten thoroughly yelled at by certain Fire Emblem fans for saying that luck is one of the best stats, when it is perhaps statistically one of the worst stats, or it's not worst stat, but least useful stats. I suppose that's the same, but people have commented that, especially Mr. Antonin, he really hates me for saying that, I think. That, luck is a useful stat, because it's theoretically the one stat you could do without, but I just love having it. I just think it's an amazing stat. Because I like survivability. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do here, so I'm just gonna let that mage come to me, I guess. Feel like I kind of have to heal someone here. I'm just gonna stay still, see what happens. So here comes the fighter and this soldier. And yeah, I should have known the mage would do that. Ooh, that's nasty actually. That's static. That static has a lot of critical. Really nasty tome. I don't like things with critical on it. Really, it just isn't something I like. Oh, what's up with that spike? Holy shit. Okay, maybe I can one-shot this guy, Mr. Winston. I can do a lot of damage to him, though. And I really don't like that 7% critical. Oh, that's so scary. If Aldous could just level some strength and Ryan could just level some speed, they'd both be so awesome. Come on, level some strength, please. Yes! Oh my god, strength, skill, speed, and luck. That's a very good level up. Extremely good. Oh my god, what's up with the what's up with the frame rate dropping? And Amy is now level 14. She gets magic, skill, and speed. Wow, she's so good! Holy crap, she's not just adorable, cute, and insanely pretty. She has extremely good stats. She reminds me of Ellen from Fire Emblem 6, like very low defense, but very high everything else. I am just loving how she gets a lot of speed, because having a cleric with a lot of avoidance is key to, you know, them being able to do their job. Oh my god! I don't like these drops at all. I gotta figure out what's going on here. If they keep resisting, I'm gonna have to restart Fraps or something. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something now. Alright, I tried restarting Fraps. We'll see if that solves some of the issues. If not, I'll probably force to restart my computer, but hey, let's hope for the best. Okay, so now we have, I almost called her Erica. Julia is standing ready with her Lance Cleaver. She's gonna be able to beat the shit out of that guy. That's for sure. Oh! Oh my god! I just love her critical. It is so well done. So extremely well done. Aha! I get to retaliate! Oh my god, Ryan does a lot of damage. 16 damage with an iron bow. I don't know which... I feel like I can only keep... Maybe I should just roll with 2 archers, you know? It's not bad. Hit points, strength, speed, and luck. Oh my god, that's good. That's so good. Oh, haha! Fuck you. That's what you get for firing at my princess. Oh, look, more reinforcements. Kind of feel like it's starting to get a little bit too much now, but I guess, you know, to be quite honest, this map is kind of simple. It's not really much going on. You know, I'll save it for the end. For now, I'll just play and enjoy. Huh! Singe! What does singe even mean? I never heard about that before. I guess it has something to do with fire, but... You know, in most Fire Emblem games, I like to turn off the animations for the healers, but just because it's Amy, I will refuse to do so, because I want to look upon her every time she heals someone. Oh! 2% critical in your face! How's that feel, huh? Huh? That's for lol tracks. And, she's... Nah. Well, maybe if I go with Charlie first. Yeah, that'll work. Holy crap, steel axes do a lot of damage. How much do they weigh in this game, by the way? I should probably check that out. In Fire Emblem 6, they weighed like 15 or something crazy like that. Let's take a look at those axe stats, shall we? Weighs 12 and has a might of 11 and a hit of 65. Okay. Sounds good to me. a little bit better than it used to be. In Fire Emblem 6, axes were horrendous, absolutely horrible weapons. Okay, so we got a Troubadour and ooh, a red gem. Not a stealable one at that. It's actually a free red gem. Well, I don't mind that at all. But I'm missing stealable items. Not a lot of them. They're going for the Dawn Brigade, aren't they? That's not good. I hope they're not in range. Good! That's very good. Okay, so Steel Sword. We'll pull Heather back for now. I feel like this is a Winston thing. We'll use the Steel Lance. We need to heal up though. Oh, I love how she closes her eyes when she heals. Okay. So this guy has an Iron Lance, so we should probably... If I put her in the forests, she should be good. I also kind of want to... I'm going to put Charlie here with an Iron Sword. I kind of think it's time to pull these guys now. And these guys are not moving, like, at all. Just saying. Ryan is pretty sturdy, so he can go into the forest. Let's see if they come closer now. Not sure though, I should be a little bit careful going too far. Here they come! Ugh. It's actually a little bit nasty. Oh, right. Oh my god, look at those hit chance. Look at that hit chance. 3%. Wonderful. I crit for twice as much. Or my crit chance is twice as high, I should say. Hit points and speed. Classic Julie level up. Well, she had too much strength. She'd be overpowered, I guess. Last curve is good here because it's not weak in swords. So it's, you know, it doesn't have any downsides right here. Oh, the fact that I'm wasting it. Oh, a longbow. My favorite kind. By the way, a little side note. I've always felt that... Hey! Stop that. Enemies aren't allowed to heal. That's cheating. Okay, anyway. I always felt that forests are very overpowered in Fire Emblem. In the other Fire Emblem games, or in some of the older ones, forests only used to give 15 defense and 15 avoid and no defense. Yet here they give 20 avoidance and 1 defense. They're almost as good as forts. I kind of feel like forests should be nerfed because they're kind of a little bit too powerful, I feel. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who feels like that, but I just felt like if I ever made a custom Fire Emblem game, I'd probably scale down the forests a little bit. Because taking cover in forest is extremely powerful, maybe a little bit too powerful. Hey, an Iron Axe, well, let's just give that to low. Oh, wait. Okay, I think an Iron Lance will do it right here, okay. Ow! Okay. Maybe we'll whip forth the Thunderblade. I think we will. Yeah! Okay, actually that won't be a kill. Unless I get a critical! Okay, well, it's not gonna work every time. So that was a little bit of a waste. Kinda not so happy about that. I really need to take down this archer, because first I need to take down the cavalier, but I need to take down the archer. 2, because the archer's gonna kill Heather if she tries to get involved in the action, and I don't like that. Oh, a red gem. Nice. Nice. Huh. I don't like the fact that all these soldiers are so stationary. I don't like it at all. Please stop being so stationary. Oh, balls. I'm gonna lose Charlie now, aren't I? I think we're good. Yeah, I definitely need to be more careful with my units. Ding, ding, ding! Hit points, strength, skill, speed. Wow! And defense. Holy shit, that's a good level up. Oh, crap. Woohoo! Saved by luck. So he's gonna survive at least, that's good. Ah, hate longbows. Really do. I don't really hate them because they're good or because they deal damage or anything. I just don't like the fact that they go away so much. They go away so far before they attack, meaning I have to walk further to reach them. That's always annoying. Ow! I don't even know how to say that in English. I got a fleece. Fleece, that's like a little tiny bit of wood that, you know, you take your hand across a table and you get like a tiny little piece of wood in your hand. I don't know what the hell you call that. I'm sure some of you know. Whoa! Boom! I can scream as loud because I do have neighbors. It's late in the night. Oh, an iron longbow. Wonderful. Always wanted one of those. I need to heal Charlie though. First we need to kill stuff. Like this soldier. I'm guessing the iron longbow is really hard to use. You know, since it's a longbow and stuff. It seems to be weighing a lot and have a really low hit chance as well as a low might, but you know, has great range. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Hit points, strength, skill, speed. Oh my god, I'm in love. My archers are leveling up so amazingly. It's insane. Okay. Down goes the last of the reinforcements, it seems. Alright, we'll still have the healer chick left, but I guess I could whack on her a little bit with Heather. Let me just check what kind of weapon this guy has. He has a steel sword, so we'll just use the iron lance. It's a troubadour in a forest, so she's gonna be ridiculously hard to hit. Okay, I think we're actually done with most of the reinforcements, it seems. Well, we'll have to see, but it looks like that's the case, at least. Oh! Hello, Mr. Armor Knight. You do realize I have a Thunderblade, right? And he's gonna crit! But it was nice of you to, you know, stop by and say hello. What are you gonna do, Mr. Healer, eh? Alright. I do kind of feel like healing someone, though. Yeah, go, Julie. Attack the defenseless healer. This is part of your character development. You don't like fighting, so thought we'd just let you whack on a defenseless healer for once. Wow, strength and speed, thanks. Just happy about leveling speed. Strength. She's gonna cap speed anyway, so I don't really care about that stuff. There we go. I would really like to see this character's growths. I'm actually a little bit curious. Yeah, let's kill this guy too. Hooah! Before we start descending into the forest clearing and take down the Dawn Brigade. That would be kind of fun, but we're not going to do that. We're probably going to save them or something. I have no idea who these guys are. It seems like there's a lot of these characters that we see. They seem to have a lot of history that I'm not aware of, because I haven't really been playing... Oh, stop it. I haven't really been playing many hacks. I recently started discovering them, actually. I always knew there were hacks. I was just under the impression that most of them were bad, because the first few hacks I did play, I was really not impressed with at all. They were badly made. The writing was just cheesy and horrible. The level design was extremely tedious and boring. So I kind of lost all hope that there were actually some good Fire Emblem hacks out there. Most of them were just made by idiots and fanboys and stupid fanfiction writers. But, you know, this is proof that there are someone out there who knows how to design a Fire Emblem game. I'm not sure if I were to design a game. I've actually thought about a story and all that, and I'm actually in the process of reading up on room hacking. But it seems like a very hard and complicated process. I did watch a tutorial video on how to do it, and I actually, you know, I modified many games. I made my own script in Age of Empires, for example. Made my entire campaign in that when I was younger. and tinkered a lot around with different sort of stuff, so it wouldn't entirely be out of my alley to do a Fire Emblem hack. I think I would need to get help. I'm not an artist, so I am kind of an artist, but not in the sprite designing genre. I think I would be terrible at designing sprites. Okay, come here, Armor Knights. I would like a word with you. Oh, I should have used the wildfire. I guess I don't need to. Not now, anyway. And I am out of wine. This is terrible. I need to go shop more wine. What I am, however, is a dungeon master. I've been dungeon mastering in Pathfinder for, or in Dungeons & Dragons for many years. And I've written many stories and campaigns, and ooh, level up. Hit points, speed, and resistance. Awesome. I made many campaigns, many worlds, many stories, and I would actually love to do one of my stories in a Fire Emblem game, you know. I think that would be kind of cool. So, but hey, we'll see. Maybe in the future I'll start working on something like that. I'll get some friends to help me out. Anyway, let's start taking down these guys, shall we? Guessing you guys aren't as interested. You guys aren't interested in hearing me babble about my personal stuff. You just want to see Fire Emblem. So, let's start taking these guys down. They seem kind of strong. A little bit stronger than the other guys. But if they're not gonna move, then this is gonna be ridiculously easy. Oh, this iron bow has only one use left. Let's just get rid of it.
Wow. Wow.
Lovely. Yes. Yeah, I think you're going to die. Feel the wrath of Mr. Winston. I'm glad to have him back. Although we did lose Loltrax, that's kind of sad, but hey. You can't have everything. Oh, that was a close one. Now let's see how these guys react to being attacked. This guy's doing something at least. Well, I'm right next to him, so... Let's see what the other guys do. Nothing! Okay, so I can basically just pick them apart one by one. I think that's a little bit silly. They should respond when I'm attacking them, even though their job is to guard the Dawn Brigade. When their allies are getting killed, they should kind of move to attack, I feel. I think you should only have a stationary guy if he's guarding something very important, like an entrance to something, or a forge, or a treasure chest. You know, there should be a specific reason for why a character decides to remain immobile. The passive AI I can understand, you know, the kind of AI that just attacks you if you come within their range. But this is just silly. You know, I can basically systematically pick them apart with no regard for my own safety here. I don't even think they got ranged weapons, do they? Well, aside from the archers. Nope, they don't. So I can just do whatever the fuck I want here. Like using the Thunderblade, which I intend to do. Thunderblade is a borderline broken weapon, by the way. It's almost too good. I mean, the fact that it uses magic instead of... I mean, a Thunderblade normally does that, you know. But it gets the wielder's strength as well. I mean, that does seem to be the case. Seems very, very overpowered. But I guess it's a limited weapon, so it's allowed to be good. Oh, Josh, we forgot about him. Oh, let's see if we can talk to them. Can we? Doesn't seem to be the case. Nope, we cannot talk to them. Well, that's fine. Hey, I am an archer. I cannot attack you, but I have been ordered to stand on this location, so I will just stand here and die. Because I'm just that fucking loyal of a soldier. You know? When I was in archer school, I thought to never run. You know? Archer school seems kind of badass. I would like to go to archer school. I was actually when I was attending folk school, I was actually attending an archery course, so I do know how to shoot with the bow. But it was a fucking terrible course, though. All we did was shoot at targets, you know. We never actually went outside and shoot animals. Not that we were supposed to, but it would be cool to actually shoot at moving targets. Not that I want any harm done to animals, of course. I'm an animal lover, but, you know. Oh, wow, that's the most wasted critical ever. Don't even know why I did that. Wah! Wah! Does anyone need healing? Yay! 1 hit point heals for the experience! And for the Amy. Ah. I swear, when I get a torch staff, I'm gonna spam it like there's no tomorrow. Oh wait, torch staffs have no animation in this game. Okay, time to continue systematically picking apart the enemy. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of support spamming off screen to see if there's actually any supports. Mageknight did say supports aren't available yet, so I'm not sure if he actually meant yet as in the game yet, as in I need to release patch yet, or as in not this chapter yet, because since the support menu is available, it definitely shows that Mageknight has at least prepared the supports, because the support looked kind of logical to me. I mean, let's have a support with aim and all that good stuff. But we'll have to see. I'm gonna leave the archer, I think. Yeah, let's use the lance cleaver, shall we? Yes! Hua! Good! Alright, so I'm gonna pause the recording now. When I come back, I'm gonna be finishing this chapter. Alright, I've been support spamming for quite a while now, and it does not seem like there are any supports in the game. And if there are, they're really slow. So, yeah, let's just finish off the last guy here and end this chapter. So I assume they will be put in a later patch. Wonderful! A steel bow.
Damn, these guys aren't kidding around. Let's retreat.
Yeah, you'd better run. Try this again and you'll regret it even more. It looks like they're all gone now. I was way too close. Don't celebrate just yet, Ryan. We still have to figure out who exactly these guys that we saved are. We do, but aren't they? Who knows? They might actually have been real criminals, and we might just have made a terrible error. I'm going over to interrogate them. Let me help, Charlie. Let's just say that I got a knack for sensing out those who aren't exactly truthful. Very well. Well, they seem good to me. They're green and all. I know that was a tad risky back there, but You big idiots! You just happened to open your mouth and get us caught. All we were doing was looking to see what was up when you... Josh, you're not helping. My apologies. I had no interest of bringing any trouble to you and your group. I just thought that you were not going to be able to help us, then who? Yeah, don't take it out on Makaya. Who's that? Is that the archer dude? We didn't have a lot of options. She really didn't mean to cause trouble, honest. Fine, then answer me these in order. Who are you? Who are those soldiers? What do you have to do with each other? My name is Makaya. These are my friends, Edward, Leonardo, and Nolan. We were all part of the Dawn Brigade. The Dawn Brigade? What's that?
We of the Dawn Brigade are freedom fighters from the land of Tellius.
Tellius? I don't think I've heard of that name. Yeah, neither have I.
Can't say that I blame you, boys. Tellius is a continent far out to the sea from here. For a long time, we were led to believe that apart from Tellius, there was no more land anywhere in the world.
Well, that's sort of silly if you ask me. How would anyone think that? In our legend, 1,000 years ago, there was a great battle against the Dark God. It was so fierce that the Dark God flooded every single piece of land save for Tellius. Outside of our land are very rough waters. Pretty much any ship that tried to sail past ended up being destroyed. You could probably understand from that. We thought that Tellius was the only land left. Makes sense, I guess. That still doesn't answer what this Dawn Brigade is, though. Or who those soldiers are. Those were... How the fuck do I pronounce that? Begnion soldiers? Begnion soldiers. Okay, that sounds good. They've occupied our homeland of Dane ever since we lost the Mad King's War 3 years ago. They've been making the lives of Dane civilians absolutely terrible, doing whatever they please with no one able to stop them. We've been trying to drive them out of Dane ever since we formed the Dawn Brigade. That's our mission. We have to get rid of those Begnion soldiers, once and for all. Begnion is to us as Grado, I believe it's called. It's to you here on Magwell. They are the largest nation in Telius and the most militant. It's a difficult fight. Begnion's numbers are massive, but as long as we believe, we won't let them take over our home or anyone else's. You don't seem to be lying about that. Great, another nation's just as strong as Grado. That's wonderful. Alright, last question. What exactly are you and these Begnion soldiers doing here on Magwell?
Micaiah, tell them.
Soth? He was one of us. Another member of the Dawn Brigade. Back home, he had gained information that certain Begnion troops were planning to set sail to another continent. How they figured out that there was another land out there, or their intentions, I don't know. But this war, our opportunity to not only get a hopeful shot at Begnion, but also to disprove our legend that Telius was the only land remaining on our world. Turns out he was right. But that information came at a price, and why, that's...
Unbind them, Charlie. Josh?
She's telling the truth. You can see it in her eyes. She's been through a lot. Alright. I says, when did you start taking orders from Josh? Charlie unbound them. Then we all came to learn what those people had said to my brother and Josh. I'll admit, I was a bit skeptical myself. But then... Wait a minute. Your brother and Josh? Your brother and Josh? Shouldn't it be my brother and Charlie? Or did I completely misread that? Not sure. It could have been a typo or a brain fart. Either way, let's continue. I looked at the eyes of that girl, Micaiah. She seems to be in despair. At that point, I started believing their words.
Wow. That's quite a tale. I'm not sure if I can believe them.
Oh, shut up, Heather.
If it's true, though, what does this Begnion want with Magwell?
That's a good question. This has me confused, too. I know it sounds crazy, but I believe them. I don't know, guys. Oh, I completely missed that. My bad. They don't have their supplies anymore. And if they are attacked again, they'll be defenseless.
I don't know about that, Josh. Are you sure that's wise? We don't know a thing about these people, aside from their names and home.
I get how you feel, Heather, but still. Yeah, shut up, Heather. No one listens to you anyway. I'll go to them.
Julie?
I believe your story. You seem like good people. My name's Julie Soto, and that's my brother Josh. Over there are my friends. I think we should get acquainted, don't you?
I suppose it is only fair. After all, we should at least repay our saviors with a little more than just our names. I'll start us off then. My name's Nolan, and I'm the leader of the Dawn Brigade.
Nice to meet you, sir.
The pleasure is all mine, little lady.
Aw. Little lady. I just needed to look at Nolan once to figure out what kind of man he was. He's definitely a sharp and careful man. He'd have to be if he's willing to listen to us. He certainly seems more than capable in a fight, and I can see the leader part of him easily. I don't know what it takes to be a good leader or anything, but I would put my faith in Nolan if I had to. My name's Leonardo. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. And I'm Edward. Good to meet you. Hello. Edward and Leonardo are pretty much the opposite of each other. Edward's completely cheerful, spunky, while Leonardo is much more mature and composed. Regardless, they look like they're best friends, kinda like my brother and Ryan. It's very similar to the description you gave about Alice and Amy. Both look like they have some battle experience, but not to Nolan's level for sure. Also, I have to be honest, both of them are pretty nice to look at.
Hee hee! I'm a girl, and they are cute.
Well, I guess. She is a 14-year-old girl. Gotta say that. My name's Micaiah, and I'm happy to meet you, Julie. Mikaea is almost another type of person altogether. Can't really place it, but she's not who she seems to be. She seems to be a very kind girl, but there's something wrong with her. It is as if her heart is in pain. She looked so down. I had to do something. 10 gold on Mikaea's a dragon. Just calling it right now. It's just my Fire Emblem senses are telling me she's definitely a dragon. So yeah, that's my bet. I'm sorry, What? Ah, what are you?
Now, kiss!
Sorry, I had to do that. Sis, don't worry about it. I can tell you, you're in pain. Something terrible happened to you, right? I just thought you could use a hug, Miss Mikaea. Why would you? You're an interesting girl. But I thank you for your kindness. You're welcome. It's nice to meet all of you. Don't worry about what happens now. Just come with us and we'll be sure to help you out. Ah.
Julie, are you?
It's okay. I trust them. And I know my brother does too. I think we can help them. Don't you guys worry. You'll be in good hands with us.
Haha, I see. Right with you? Oh, Nolan, is all right with you?
Well, I don't see why not. They seem to have good intentions, so I have no reason to disagree with their proposal.
Yeah, I think so too. We could use the help, right, Mikaea? If Nolan and Edward think this is a good plan, then count me in as well.
Very well. We'll come along with you.
Great!
And Julie?
Yes?
Thank you again.
You're welcome. Now they're officially hug buddies. Ooh, it's Renee's castle. Haven't been there in a while. Oh, look, it's Sir Alec. I see. You have done well to relay this information to me, Tuck. Very well then. Dismissed.
Sire.
Ooh, who's that? Is that Mr. Buckbeard? Yeah, it is. Hello, Mr. Overpowered Man.
Hey there, Tuck.
Ah, Raymond.
So I heard that some of your units went toe-to-toe with the Grado units. Yours ended up being the victor. Seems like the Grand Knight Tuck and his armored regiments still got it. Nicely done. Hey, something up? What's the matter, Tuck?
Raymond, in that last battle, your kids were there. They were fighting the Grado soldiers.
What? No, that can't... That's impossible. I told them to stay in Freela. Why would they?
It's about Magister Ruby, Raymond. They want to go to Grado, to be beside her. They thought that they owed it to her as best friends, to go and support her during this crisis.
Damn it! No, no, no! They won't make it, they're only kids. They're not ready for battle. Ah, damn it!
And now Mr. Raymond Soto is going to Grado to single-handedly destroy the nation. Good job. Good job, Tuck. They were traveling with others who seemed to know what they were doing. Your children were actually able to hold off a few soldiers themselves. Although I agree that it is dangerous for them to be out there.
Of course it's goddamn dangerous! None of us have any idea what those Grado soldiers are capable of. Especially not my kids. If I could just...
Don't do something you may regret, Raymond. If you leave now, what will happen to...
Tuck, I appreciate you trying to give me a pep talk, but I'm in no mood for no one now. Those are my kids out there, man. I already lost Megan, the love of my life.
Megan Fox? She's the love of my life too. I know how you feel.
To bastards I was powerless to stop. I'm not about to lose my children as well. They're all I have left now.
Raymond.
Tuck, mark my words. I'm telling you this as my friend. Once I get the chance, I will go help my kids. And I don't care what happens as a result. Don't bother trying to stop me.
No, you're gonna go steal all their experience. Raymond, wait. Great. Now you pissed off Raymond. Someone's going to die. Okay, so time to deliver my feedback about the chapter. First, let's talk about the story. like the introduction of the Dawn Brigade. It's nice to meet some new characters. That was about time. A lot of new characters as well. I like them all. You know, they seem like an interesting bunch of people. I'm sure they'll get more character development in the following episodes. About the map, though, actually, I'm not done talking about the story yet. So we have a new upcoming nation. We have this Belgium, or what the fuck they're called. So that's kind of interesting. A new power nation coming into the picture from an island somewhere around there. I'm guessing they're gonna have something to do with Grade, or maybe they'll ally with Grade or something to make our lives even more miserable. Sounds like a nice plot twist, and I really like it. So, yes, let's talk about the map, though. As you may have guessed, I was not entirely impressed with this map. Again, I feel like it lacked something. It lacked something to make it a little bit more special. All it was really a forest with some plain and reinforcements coming at me from 3 sides, and that's it. And a bunch of soldiers just standing around doing nothing. First of all, I think Mageknight, you should really fix the bug with the Pegasus Knight attacking the Dawn Brigade. I'm not sure if that's intended, but if it is intended, it should definitely be more obvious. Like, you know, I don't really understand why it's obvious that they would kill off their prisoners anyway, because they're definitely taking them captive, but I don't mind there being like a timed thing, like you have to intercept someone who's going to execute them. Maybe a soldier has gotten orders to execute them. You know, maybe he says something at the beginning of the map like, hey, I've gotten orders to execute the Dawn Brigade. I'm going to go tell the other guys right now, and you have to kill that soldier, or else, you know, they're going to start attacking your allies. That would be cool. But it's okay to have a battle out in the forest. I just feel like the map was very bland. It was just plain in the middle and forest around. You know, maybe a river or two would make things a little bit more interesting. Maybe a fort, you know, in the middle. You have some place to hold your ground. So just something that would make the map a little bit more interesting, aside from reinforcements. You know, just my say and all that. I know that you shouldn't overdo it. Maybe I was a little bit, you know, when I suggested ideas for Chapter 2, I was probably going a little bit too crazy. You shouldn't have too much in one chapter, because then it just becomes too much to handle, and, you know, a little bit too much of the good stuff is always a little bit sickening, you know? But I just thought I'd say that. Aside from that, it wasn't a bad chapter at all, but didn't like the stationary units at the end. Thought that was a little bit boring, you know. I never think a unit should be stationary unless it has a very specific purpose, like guarding something. Alright, that has been my criticism. I am still enjoying the hell out of this hack, despite what I just said. And I hope you will continue to watch. So, just on a side note, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers since starting this Let's Play. I'm not sure if they're all from Serene's Forest, but just in a couple of weeks, my subscribers on YouTube was actually stagnant at around 50 subscribers, and now I've gotten nearly 90, almost 100 subscribers. That may not sound like much to some of you, but to me, it kind of, you know, it's a good thing. I hope that my channel improves and continues to grow. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.